Hello, I am Percy Alvarado and this is my reflecting video on the live presentations. Task 4. Moodle MOOC 4 WizIQ Live Virtual Class as an activity in a Moodle course. Release on June 6, 2014, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Duration 60 minutes. Speaker Dr. Nelly Dutch. A WizIQ Live class. At the start of the live class, Dr. Nelly Dutch greeted us and introduced the topic of the class. She presented us a slide with information about her. After that, proceed to make some warm-ups and review questions. Participants were required to place their response in the chat box. She told us to follow the discuss on these issues using the MOOC 4 course feed on WizIQ platform. She called us to focus on each question one by one. She also spoke about the attentional blink. Then changed the subject and started talking about the moodleforteachers.org site and how to manage them. How to enter to the site and to the Moodle for Beginners and Moodle for No Beginners courses. Describe for whom is each type of course. Here, the Moodle for Beginners and Moodle for No Beginners links. Moodle for Beginners, Enroll Me button. Moodle for Non-Beginners, Moodle for No Beginners, Enroll Me button. Nelly talked about how to create a new account in moodleforteachers.org. For that, we have to click the Create New Account button. Also said what we must do if we lose our username and or password. After that, Nelly spoke about the My Courses section of the Moodle for Teachers site. Describes the main areas of Moodle for Teachers.org site. My Courses, Minimize button, tabs, Last New blog, Activities blog, People blog, Comments blog. Changing the subject made a reminder of week 2 task resources. She said that as of June 7 will be given to the students teacher role with editing rights to practice with Moodle resources from the Resource Practice Area tab. She showed the location of Resource Practice Area tab and the Support for Moodle Practice Area course link. Continuing with the theme, show us the list of resources in Moodle. Book, File, Folder, IMS Content Package, Label, Page, and URL. And advised that the best way to think about the process of adding resources in Moodle is to capture screens of how can we create resources and then document the process using a video by creating audio and video tutorials. For this, we can assist us with various authoring tools like Screenomatic, MoveNote, or Jing. She emphasized that we must create audio and video tutorials of the process as is it a tool for learning and teaching at the same time. Another interesting theme related is about Moodle Practice Area tab, MPA. Showed us where is the tab located in the site. The Moodle Practice Area link and his summary information in our course. Also, the forum of the task and the thick progress box. Other things shown is the location of the green edit button and how to turn it on. She mentioned the message placed in the section of the course. Share your video tutorials and delete the resource and activities once you document your work. Finally, she showed the Resource Practice Area tab, the support for MPI course, and the Moodle for Beginners or Moodle for No Beginners Go Back link. Nelly make a reminder of week 3 task activities because it has a relation with the theme of this class, WizIQ as an activity in a Moodle course. Then show how to add a new WizIQ Live class within Moodle. As you see, Nelly has 7 years using WizIQ platform. Dr. Nelly clarified that WizIQ is a platform for teaching and learning, a social network type. Main educational resources of the platform are the whiteboard. With the whiteboard we can draw, write, show files, show presentations. Also students can write on the whiteboard. Writing tools, multimedia files like audio, MP3, MP4, text file, Word docs, PDF, image, PPT, record, and also print from browser. Screenshots. Audio and video like podcasts and YouTube videos. Microphone and webcam. Internal and external device like headsets. Live polls. Breakout rooms. With this feature, we can separate the members in virtual class into groups and then into other virtual rooms. Screen sharing. Very useful for sharing the teacher's computer information with her students. Then Nelly showed step by step how to configure the live class and show us the different types of activities that exist in Moodle. First, in the general section we have to fill the title and the description. Then we have to set up the time zone, tick in the checkbox scheduled for right now, or configure the date and time of the class. In the setting of WizIQ class section, we can set up the language of the virtual class, if we want to record the class, and other configurations. Also, we have to configure in the common module settings if we want to be visible, if we have groups, the restrictions between dates, etc. As you see in the restrict access section, we can configure if we want to restrict the access of this live class between days. Also, we have to configure the activity completion section. Finally, we have to press the Save and Return to Course button, or if you want to continue editing, press the Save and Displays button. Here, a screenshot of some activities on Moodle. We have, for example, the lesson module, the mind map module, the quiz module activity, Sloodle, a Scrum package, survey, wiki, WizIQ Live class, workshop. At the end of the class, she spoke of how to take the course, about badges, and about the reflecting on 10 live presentation tasks will be needed to submit to get certified. Maximum date of delivery until July 31. Here some examples of screen sharing. Thank you.